Okay, very cool new update. My SCSI card has arrived, and we are going to put that in here. What a fun day this is going to be. Okay, so we just have to put it in one of those slots there. And it looks like there are already pre-existing screws here, which is great because I didn't think I had any extras. So we'll put it in there, we'll screw it in, and then we'll be able to start our transfer. Now what I've done is I have taken all the data off of my new design 200 megabyte hard drive and my data frame 20 megabyte hard drive, and I've put them all onto this SciQuest Easy Flyer drive. It's all on one cartridge. I had just enough space, maybe with a little bit extra left over, to fit it all into that. And luckily that takes the 25-pin SCSI cable. So once we get this all taken care of, and we get this installed, we're going to plug that up and try to recover all of this stuff. I also have another hard drive down there. I have a hard drive in my car that I am seriously considering installing next to that one. I think it's like a what is it, a 60 gig? Yeah, that one right there is only a 6 gig, but I think I have a 60 gig out in the car, and I'm going to try to install that here too, so we can have some additional fun. But for now, I'm going to sign off briefly so that I can get myself set up, and then we will see about installing this other stuff, and I'm really jazzed. So anyway, be right back. Let's turn it on. Let it spin up for a second. Okay. Let's hope for the best. It says that the drivers for this SciQuest are actually in the ROM itself for OS 9.2. So we're hoping that's accurate, because I don't have any drivers installed for it. I will come back once it's booted. Alright, it is not showing up anywhere, and I'm not sure where to look for it. It's showing something here. But it's not saying what it's supposed to be. So maybe we need a driver. Adaptec driver is what we need, I guess. I heard something somewhere that the mass media extensions in 9.2.2 are screwy, and you need to roll it back to 9.1, but I don't have any idea how to do that right now. So here we are. Everything's plugged in, turned on. Everything's plugged in the right way. But I'm not showing any drive mounted, so a little bit concerning. We will see what we can find. I'll do some research and come back in a bit. Alright guys, I got new drivers installed, or new extensions, and it looks like it's reading this drive. Front of it's going bonkers. It's rebuilding the desktop file. I just hope it doesn't affect any of the data on there. Holy cow guys, I'm really excited about this one. Disk 128 is what it's called on my OS 6 or my System 6 machine. I am really hoping this thing pops up. I had to install some drivers, and I'm going to show you what they were here in just a second. Oh, come on. Be nice. Oh, there it is. There it is right there. Oh, man. Please let this thing be intact. And it is. Oh man, you have no idea how excited I am right now. It's all here, all of it. How amazing. Wow. I don't even know how to tell you the level of excitement right now. I just need to get this stuff saved onto this hard drive, so I'm gonna do that right now. Before I do that, I want to show you what I did. I downloaded something called SCSI Probe, and I installed that into my system folder. Then I downloaded the Adaptec SCSI card 2906 driver from the internet, and I put that into my extensions folder. So SCSI Probe into the system folder, Adaptec driver into the extensions folder, and then when I rebooted with my SCSI drive powered on, it rebuilt the desktop and gave me this. So that's all it really took. I had some other stuff here too. I got Apple Share for my System 6 setup, which I'm going to put onto the SCSI drive once I get done taking everything off of it. And that's going to help me. The Apple Share workstation will hopefully help me connect my System 6 Mac Plus to my eMac, which are both right over there next to my silo of Diet Coke. Okay, so I'm going to start this process and we will see how it goes. So hopefully it'll go fast and with no damage to any data. This data is very precious to me, and I really am excited to get this done. So let me just show you where I put this stuff so you can see. System folder, the SCSI, or is it SCSI Probe 5.2 is in the system folder, and in the extensions folder right here is the Adaptec SCSI card 2906 driver. So with those two things installed, I was able to make this work. So let's see if the profiler is showing what kind of card that is in the PCI slot, because a minute ago it wasn't showing any real information. It still doesn't. It still just says PCI slot, and it gives some fairly generic information right there. But the fact is that I have liftoff, guys, and I can't tell you how excited I am. I'm gonna just build a new file, and I'm gonna start transferring, and there's a lot of stuff in here. I mean, it may not look like a lot. It may not look like a lot here, but I have over 100 megabytes, which is a ton in System 6. I have over 100 megabytes of data in here, and a lot of it is old documents, programs like Wet Paint, which I don't even think runs in OS 9. It might, but let's see what else. Old HyperCard stacks, clip art, tons and tons of clip art. Like I've got clip art here, just oodles of clip art, all this stuff here, and then I've got other clip art here. I got tons of it, but yeah, so this is what it's all about, guys. This is what all of my trials and tribulations have been about over the last couple of months, and it's all getting ready it's all getting ready to come off my chest, because right now I've, to this point, every time I fire up my Mac Plus, I'm afraid because I don't want those SCSI drives to die. And now, once I get this data recovered, if the drives die, who gives a crap? I can always get another drive or go SSD or something like that. But right now, I'm going to shut this thing off. I'm going to start archiving data, and then I'm going to jump for joy and have a great evening, because I was able to accomplish what I wanted to accomplish. So I will sign back in when it's all done. Thanks. It's happening right now, guys. Right now, I am copying all of these thousands and thousands of documents, games, applications, shareware files that I've recovered from old hard drives and old floppy disks over the last year. And over a year of work is being archived in a matter of a couple of minutes. It's incredible how much work and time went into putting all of this stuff together off of extremely old media. And it's coming over into my G3 just so fast. I mean, I've been working on this for over a year, and to see all of this just getting ripped over in just no time flat is it's mind-blowing. But it's so worth it. It's the whole year of work is worth it. And once all this stuff gets onto my G3 hard drive, I'm going to put it onto a USB stick, and then I'm going to put it onto another USB stick, and then onto an external hard drive, and I'm going to save it and save it and save it and save it, because I don't want all this work to go to waste, and I'm just really jazzed right now to see all of this happen. So this is a pretty big hard drive right here. Let's see how fast it rips over. That's not as big as the other one. The HD203 had about 1,200 files in it. It's just going so fast compared to the System 6 stuff I've been working on. I mean, to go from my old SCSI hard drive to this SciQuest cartridge drive, to copy everything from the data frame hard drive over to it, took, you know, almost 4 or 5 hours just to copy it over. And I'll put my 6.0 point. This is my system folder from my Mac Plus. And just like that, guys, just like that, it's all here. It's all here. Everything that I have worked on is saved now. Just tons of stuff, just tons of work. So I'm breathing better. I'm breathing better now. And there's no way to describe, you know, what it feels like to finally have all this off my chest. But it's unbelievable, and it's very, very exciting for me. So one last thing to do is to go in here and take my Apple Share workstation, and I'm going to, do I have anything that can unzip this? I do. Where is that now? It's a self-mounting image. Can I, okay, I don't know if SMIs work in System 6, so I'm going to go ahead and mount this now, and then I'll just take these files. I'll just take these files and I'll make a new folder in on my real SCSI drive here, and we'll call it Workstation. Okay, Okay, let's open that up. And we'll just rip these over here like this. Oops. Just like that. And what this is for, guys, is this is hopefully going to be able to allow me to use my Ethernet bridge that that I bought. And if I can get this installed on my Mac Plus, I can use my Ethernet bridge to do all my file transfers to and from. My eMac is hooked up on Ethernet, and if I can download from the Macintosh Garden and put it straight over there just through a serial connection, that will make my life awesome. So, because it's not really practical to unplug this thing, set it all up every time on my G3 here to put stuff on, and then drag it over there and take it to the Mac Plus. It's just not it's not a reasonable thing. It's not a good workflow. So I'll close this up. Is there anything else I want to take over that I can take over? I don't think I have anything else over here that's going to run on System 6, so no big deal. Okay, so this is my real SCSI drive, and I now have 5 volumes on it, which I'm going to close that out now. And then, which is as appropriate, is I'm going to, let's put this away real quick. Let's see if I can do this with one hand here. Control, yeah, put away. Okay, so I'm going to shut this down, which is the process. This is the order. You shut down your computer, then you shut off your drive. So shut down. And once your computer's shut down, then you shut off your SCSI drive. And that does it. That is it. And I'm going to take this back and plug it into that and see what we can do. But super excited. I can't tell you the relief that I feel right now, having all of that work finally saved in a non-volatile format. I'm going to sign off now, and I'll probably try to post this video later tonight or tomorrow if I can. Thanks to everybody on the Facebook group, the Mac OS 9 Lives, and also the Vintage Apple Macintosh Enthusiasts groups, who have helped me kind of get my bearings on some of this stuff. I'm not a Mac expert, but they were able to help me get some stuff taken care of. Here's some of the discs I was archiving, and they helped me with some thoughts and some ideas, and I'm very grateful. And I will make all this stuff that I have archived over the last year free to download on a either a file transfer protocol server or potentially on my DropBox. So that's it, guys. Thank you for enjoying this time with me and with my archiving efforts, and have a great day.